I kept the light on in the doorway. You stopped walking through. Held my breath like it was prayer, like it could carry me to you. Every promise turned to shadow, every shadow turned to hate. But I stitched your name in my heartbeat, even when it felt like a mistake. And I whispered to the dark, don't take him from my hands. But the dark was just the truth I never learned to understand. I learned to fold my trembling into something that looked brave. I learned to love the silence just to hear the sound you didn't make. Still I stay, even when my heart learned to flinch before it learned to hope. Still I stay, even when your love was a whisper tangled in a tightening rope. I broke, but I stayed, held on through the cold and the quiet and away. Still I stay, even when staying meant losing the pieces I couldn't replace. You were thunder in the distance, always close but never near. I kept reaching for the lightning, even though it burned me clear. Every maybe felt like mercy, every someday felt like home. But I was building on a fault line, learning how to stand alone. And I sang into the emptiness, please don't let this be the end. But the echo only answered like a long forgotten friend. I learned to hide the shaking in a smile you never saw. I learned to love the hurting just to justify it all. Still I stay, even when my heart learned to flinch before it learned to hope. Still I stay, even when your love was a whisper tangled in a tightening rope. I broke, but I stayed, held on through the cold and the quiet and the weight. Yeah. Still I stay, even when staying meant losing the pieces I couldn't replace. Maybe love is just a lesson carved in bone and breath and bruise. Maybe holding on too tightly is the only way I knew. But if loving you was ruin, it was ruin I chose. A garden made of ashes where a softer heart once rose. Still I stay, even when my heart